want to increase it. A win here could really get the momentum going in the right direction.
Meanwhile, for our visitors from Hawaii, even with all the games we have broadcast together over the years, partner, seems like every time we see something new and kind of get that feeling we might get something unique here in the
There's always a couple little details, standout performances, big plays that help set each game apart. That makes every one of them entertaining to be a part of.
60 years of Super Bowls have led us here. More history to be written tonight as we get underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll have a former Heisman Trophy winner calling the shots, hailing from the island of Oahu in Hawaii, Marcus Mariota.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed player out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Mariota now, eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's Mariota. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Down at the 25. As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season. But, Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. We always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together. But to me, it's the guys in the locker room putting on the uniform. Those starters who have stayed healthy, they've welcomed the backups into their ranks and showed them how to get it done. And this team, they've stayed afloat all season doing just that.
His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Armadillos are on the board first here in Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Powell out of the shotgun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Howell. And this is going to be incomplete.
That's their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now Hill to return it. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. Touchdown! Quez Watkins. 48 yards. And the Armadillos will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Another impressive drive. A great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Howell's throw taken in by Adams. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made here at the 36. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. 2nd quarter coming your way next. Plenty of scoring here already. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Fielded just inside the 20. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. To throw Mariota. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. This is taken at the 23. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Here's Pierce on the counter. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Howell. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Complete to Olave on the out route. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Howell down to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage. Down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Two minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Howell. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react. Here's Howell. And that one complete to Hodgins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Howell. They'll find Hodgins there complete. But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here. And once more, Howell back to the air. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Understandably, pass rushers keyed up for this Super Bowl, but you can't do that.
And let's face it, no one wants to lose one of these quarterbacks early in this game. So you know they're going to be protected by the officials.
Pierce will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Now Mariota. Open man is Marquez Stevenson. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Mariota now on second down. The short throw pulled in by Woods. And he goes out right around the 39. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now Mariota. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Mariota's throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coach. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. And Howe will throw it. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. He'll look to set up his blockers. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. First down, Mariota. Going deep here for Watkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. To throw is Mariota. And this is incomplete. Oh, looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Tucker's kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bills ready to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Nice throw caught by Olave. And he goes out of bounds just shot. Davo reaching for that challenge flag, and he's going to have the officials review this call. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up the midfield.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Logan Cook now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, Mariota. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And what a big-time play there. 41 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it lines up falling incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and the lead will hold at 13.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. On a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They go play action with Howell. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. A misconnection there, and he's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Pierce now up the middle. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah Hodgins from 6 yards away. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Off the play fake, Mariota. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had 1st-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted.
Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. Throwing here, Howell. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Isaiah Hodgins was his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Howell. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And it's taken in at the 9. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down. On play action, Mariota. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Mariota. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Mariota on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Mariota to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get through and protect the ball. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Off the option, that's complete. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Again, that's Watkins. Their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Touchdown! Chris Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Armadillos are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So the Bills now down by 2 touchdowns. 1:44 to go. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in this Super Bowl. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Powell. That's complete to Pierce. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Here's Howell. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derek Stingley picks it. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write it into this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock, look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football.
Here we go.
And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. He's got to be careful with this game where it is, Charles, throwing those out patterns, right?
You're exactly right, because this is why we always hear teams say, late in the game, you're trying to close things out. You'll work the middle of the field more than the outside portion, because if you throw one out there that hangs a little bit or you float it, it can be picked off and returned for a touchdown. And boy, what a dramatic turn of events that would be.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And they'll try the option on first and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Marcus Mariota. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Armadillos are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
35, Bills 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now out come the Bills. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Aaron Donald in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. So it's our visitors that come away with a victory here, and it was a veteran, Marcus Mariota, who we both thought really played well.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
Choose the team you want to continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
And now on the clock, it's the 49ers. The New York Giants are now on the clock. The New York Giants on the clock. Now on the clock, the Giants. And now on the clock, it's the 49ers. The New York Giants are now on the clock. The New York Giants on the clock. Now on the clock, the Giants.
This is the player card. Here are a player's motivations. How will you... This is the development trait. This player has a zone ability. This This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in. to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Wizards and the Lions, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. But tonight, we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Wizards of Honolulu taking on the Detroit Lions. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Now it's Wilson, the return man Wilson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the former Oregon Duck in his 9th NFL season now, Marcus Mariota.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They go play action. Mariota flushed out right. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Play action now. Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
On second down, Mariota again. Catch made by Slayton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the red zone now, Mariota. And it's caught. Touchdown. Noah Fant, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Wizards will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And bringing them out is one of the most exciting players in the NFL every season. A former MVP, it's Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
Jackson's throw here on target to Hurst. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing is Jackson. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Again, Jackson. And that's incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Jones on the return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota. That's taken in by Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Up the middle with Barkley. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. First down, Mariota. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
A second down throw here for Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates them because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football,
taking it right down Broadway. Still going inside the 20. And touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 55 yards. And the Wizards are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there. And why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? Well, an instant impact. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taking on the midfield logo. Nice little juke. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. This is Gordon as they go to him again. Pushes him over. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Wizards have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
They'll give this to Moss running right. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And a nice job there skipping away from the 1 tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. McDonald. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Wizards continue to pull away here in this first half. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Another shot now for this Lions offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
but for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. To throw again is Ryan. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with a 28-0 lead, you figure they're just going to be happy to take this lead right into the locker room. Just over 30 seconds to go. There's McDonald to throw. A short one pulled in by Ferkser. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. McDonald sets to throw. And that's checked down to Gordon. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way in for the touchdown. Melvin Gordon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Wizards will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. Well, we all miss football in the offseason, but apparently not everybody missed halftime. We skip right over it. We get back to the action. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for... So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of...
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Panthers and the Wizards, next on Madden NFL 24.
Now from the host city of so many Pro Bowls, we're on the island of Oahu in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a compelling matchup here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Wizards of Honolulu.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Hawaii. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a former #1 overall pick coming off one of his best seasons ever in year 7 of his career, now in year 8, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl, and came really within 1/4 of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
They'll start on the ground, Hall.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down, because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Here's the veteran. That's Jeff Wilson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Now Mariota being chased out left. And that's caught inside the 35. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play fake, Mariota.
There's a short throw taken in by Bryant.
It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be second down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Going right side, he finds Slayton. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Mariota again. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Marcus Mariota from 17 yards out. And the Wizards put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over it. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Goff on 1st down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Goff. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or they're starting to look like a good offensive football team.
Here's Tyler Newsome now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Here's Jones on the return. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Mariota on 1st, able to get it to their 30-yard line. They'll throw again. Mariota. That's complete to his running back, Wilson. Again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they'd left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The improv back there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. And it's caught. Touchdown. Darius Slayton from 8 yards out. And the Wizards have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers now set to take over offensively.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Goff. And his throw is incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. To throw is gone. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A big play there for Carolina. 57 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing again is gone. Over the middle he finds Godwin complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 4-yard line.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Jared Goff. A 4-yard touchdown scamper.
And the Panthers have cut it back within a score.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now it's Wilson.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Honolulu offense making its return to the field now. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Down. Line them up here.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that will bring up 2nd down. Mariota. This is the tight end Fant. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down. On play action, Mariota. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. To throw Mariota. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. Now Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They go play action. Mariota flushed out right. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Play action now. Mariota. Again, that's Watkins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And quickly, they get to the line. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 3rd and goal. Mariota. Touchdown!
Chris Watkins
From 3 yards out.
And the Wizards will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And his drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Tucker now to add the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Goff on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
2nd and 10.
Goff. he's got it complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on third. Goff. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. A final shot before break here. Goff. That is caught. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So we have...
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Here's McDonald to throw. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
McDonald sets to throw.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nifty move by Gordon. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They go back to Gordon here on first down. There goes Melvin Gordon.
Now hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. Well, we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Wizards take the opening kickoff of the third quarter right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that
early now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
A run here for J.D. McKissick.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. Well, that'll get him to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook. but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Thompson will look to the air on first down. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of nice play there.
Side. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This is 2nd and 8.
They run once more with McKinnon. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now Thompson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Well, how about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignments. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
70 yards on the ground now for Gordon. 1st down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And on now is the punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Now Thompson.
For Marshall, that's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Well, they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
They sure run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. McDonald.
Forced out to his left. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This is caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
Throwing is McDonald. Touchdown!
Tyquan Thornton taking it in. And the Wizards have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. Carolina getting set to take the field. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Thompson on 1st and 10. A dump down to McKinnon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Second down throw for Thompson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Thompson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up. Thompson, desperation time. He's going to let it fly. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance. Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout. On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking. On 3rd down, McDonald. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out. Tucker now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest. Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score
Might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. Now Gordon on first down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation